Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel guys. In today's video we'll be working on a Chevy Cruze guys, and we're going to show you how to remove guys or how to replace your shifter assembly guys. Automatic shifter assembly. Stay with us and we're going to explain everything from start to finish what needs to be done. First guys, always disconnect your car battery. Don't forget to do that. If you want to see the video, it's on the channel. Second guys, we'll have more than 200 videos on Chevy Cruze and more than 200 videos on every car we get at the shop. Why? Because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please guys, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Hopefully you will find the information helpful guys. If you need any parts or tools, check out the link in the description of the video below. You can purchase anything guys pretty much for a really good price and fast shipping as well. So let's continue now. First we will need to remove the center console because it's in the way. So once we remove that, we'll continue with the shifter assembly. So let me show you guys what we need to do first. Right here we have two screws that we need to remove. Okay, you can see one coming out. Now second one guys is coming loose. Okay, now right here underneath that flap we need to remove it. Now things get a little bit more complicated and I will explain in a second why. Because we have the USB cable and the auxiliary cable here guys. So now in order to disconnect them you have to reach from the back, but you cannot reach from the back unless you remove two bolts, and I'll explain where those are now. So removing this one now. Okay, let me just grab those screws and pull them out. Okay, so they're not in the way. Okay, perfect. Now guys, let me explain what else we need to do. So now guys, we're going to lift that thing up, but you cannot pull it out unfortunately. Okay, it's not possible because we have the cables. Okay, the cables for the right there for the USB and auxiliary port as well. So now right here in the back, okay, you just lift it up and there is two more that we need to remove, two more screws like that guys. So let me see, or I'll be able to pull it out. No, I will be able, it will come out guys. So once I disconnect them, okay, I'll show you what needs to be done. Okay, let me just grab a screwdriver now to push in here. Okay, you can see that thing comes out. Now how you attach it guys, okay, right here. Okay, let's focus here inside now. That here guys, that black thing, okay, it slides up and down. This is for the USB. Okay, when it comes down like that, okay, you unhook it guys and it comes loose. This thing right here, okay, you just press in here and you pull it out as well, and you can see that thing will come out. So let me show you what to do next. So now we have three screws that we need to remove towards the back with a Phillips screwdriver guys. One, two, I just dropped that one. Good thing it's still here. Number three now, right here. And the armrest lid should come out. Okay, almost coming out guys. Okay, let me get that bolt loose. Perfect. Now if I come towards the front and pull it out, okay, you can see guys, the armrest lid came out of the car just like that. With that cover out of the way now guys, let me explain why we did that. Because right here now we have two hidden bolts, and if you do not remove those bolts you're going to break the hose, and later it may not close good, and your armrest lid cover may not function correctly guys. So what I'm going to do now, okay, right here in the corner there is just two screws that we need to remove. Okay, perfect, just like that. So one is almost out. Okay, black screw guys, like that. Okay, check it out. Now we have one more right there. This is the second one. Many people will not think about that because most of the ones the back just has clips, but this one has screws, otherwise you cannot remove it. Perfect. Now I grab it and it has 4 clips. We grab it, pull it out. Okay, and this is your cigarette lighter outlet. Okay, down there. So what I'm going to do now, okay, right here, we need to press in. Okay, let me press in and disconnect it and I'll show you guys. Okay, that thing right there, okay, that's where you press in, disconnect it, and this is, guys, okay, right here your cigarette lighter socket. Now you can see the power outlet. Now removing that thing, guys, it's not so complicated, but you actually have to remove the cigarette lighter first, okay, before you can pull the socket, and I'll show you how to do that. Let me just find a small screwdriver, guys. Small screwdriver somewhere here. Okay, we have one here, right? I was looking for another one that's a little bit small. Now when you open it, right here you have one hole, okay, and one on this side. You have 2 holes, guys, 2 clips, so you need to push one, okay, in, and the cigarette lighter will need to come up, guys. So let me show you now. Okay, it's a little bit complicated design, but eventually it comes up. So I'll try to see if I can do it from here, because this is the same clip, okay, right there. Otherwise we won't be able to remove it, guys. So let me see what I'll do. I'll just push in here just a little bit. And a little bit on this side. And we're almost out, but not quite yet. But what I found out, if you just push a little bit harder, the clips will come out from here. So that way you can remove it as well. This clip here or this one. Now if you need to replace the cap, all we have to do, okay, just put it here, get it loose and replace the cap. What we need to do next, guys, we're going to work right here on that trim removal. Okay, so let me show you, okay, what we need to do. We need to get a plastic panel removal too, guys, and now right here, okay, we need to pop a couple clips loose. Okay, one came loose. Now more here on the bottom. I'll start towards the back now, right here. Hopefully we can get a few out. You have to be careful not to break your heater controls because it's trying to push up, but actually what we need to do, okay, we need to come out and up, so you will see in a second. Okay, this one is stuck a little bit here. Okay, perfect. Now we go up like that, guys. We're going to flip on the other side. I'll disconnect the switches and show you what I'm doing. Give me just a second now. Okay, to see exactly, okay, how this one is. I need to get a small screwdriver. Okay, and that wire now right here, we just need to pry it gently to come out. This wire on this side is a little bit easier. That gray piece, you need to push it back, push down, okay, and disconnect it. That piece comes out. Now what else, guys, we need to remove here? Why we need to do all that? Okay, because the center console actually, you can see, is bolted right here. So what we'll need to do next, okay, let me go get a screwdriver, the power electric screwdriver, so I can, guys, remove easily next few bolts, so I don't waste your time, because we'll need to remove, guys, Okay, you can see that cup, not holder, like coin holder, whatever it is, that storage compartment right here. We need to remove these two screws. So I get the same 7mm socket now that we've been using, but I'm just gonna put it on the screwdriver so it saves me a little bit of time. Okay, one screw there, one here, the same screws on the other side. So I'm going to lift that storage compartment up. Okay, now just leave the screws here so I don't lose them. Next, guys, okay, right here we have one screw that we need to remove, but okay, now things got even more interesting. That center console, it's not an easy thing to replace, guys, and I'm going to explain why. Let me just make sure that this thing stops. Okay, this bolt will need to come out, this screw. Okay, perfect. Now one more on this side, just like what we had on the other side. Okay, right here. Perfect. Now let me see if we're gaining anything here. Okay, to make sure that it's not coming with the dash. Okay, perfect. So far, guys, so good. We're done here. Now, let me explain what else we need to do. Okay, that now, emergency brake needs to be lifted up. Now we're going to move that seat all the way to the front, and we'll move the passenger seat all the way to the front too. Both seats need to go to the front, guys. Okay, let me just get my screwdriver and I'll explain why. So, both seats to the front. Now we come to the back. Okay, and here, remember where we removed a few things? Okay, now right there, let me just show you quick. We have two more screws that we need to remove on the right side. Okay, and one here. Perfect. Now, exactly the same thing needs to be applied, okay, to the driver's side. Okay, right there. So one here. Okay, and one over there. Now, guys, if you try to move your center console up, it should actually start lifting itself up, but I was trying to see if we actually needed to remove that piece. Let me see now. Okay, it looks like it's loose on this side. Now, let's come to the passenger side. Okay, right here. I'll get the screwdriver because we're going to need it again, and you'll see where. Okay, and now here, guys, I'm going to screw that seat all the way to the back. Okay, I know it's a little bit of a chaos, but here now we need to remove one more cover. Okay, this cover. How it comes out, I usually pull on the front, here on the bottom. It has a few clips. Okay, so let me explain where the clips are. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 clips, and 2 that go kind of like that under the other one. Now with the same two, guys, with the same screwdriver, I'm going to remove. Okay, right here we have one more bolt that we need to remove. One more screw, excuse me. Screw or bolt, practically the same thing. So what we need to do now, we need to go to the driver's side, and we need to do exactly the same thing. Okay, so let me focus quick because the camera is a little bit foggy. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and attempt to remove that one too. Okay, that cover. Okay, this one came out. Now, with that thing being out, guys, I can remove that screw right there. Okay, the screw is out. Now, we're going to attempt to remove the center console now. So now, okay, if we lift it up, okay, let me see if it's going to come out of here, guys. We have a few cables still attached. One of them is for the cigarette lighter that I'm going to disconnect, okay, from, okay, right here. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Okay, give me a second because I cannot actually get my hand in there from this position. Okay, perfect. Now, if I lift it up more, okay, here it looks like something is still holding, and this is, guys, I have a few clips holding, okay, the wiring harness to the center console. So I need to see, okay, how that's gonna come out now. One of them came loose. Okay, another one came loose. One more. Now right here, one more clip holding. Okay, that wiring harness in place. And now it looks like the only thing holding, guys, okay, is the emergency brake handle that eventually came out. Now let's come here closer and show you where all the clips were. Okay, one of the clips was holding here, okay, for the cables. The other one was underneath right here, guys. I unhooked those and you can see this came out. Now those are the clips I was talking about, just two clips right here, you can see. And that center console, guys, okay, comes out just like that with no problem. So now, guys, as you can see, we removed the center console. This is, guys, your shifter. Okay, that's what it is. That's your assembly. So we're going to press in here, pull it out. Now, a few things that we need to disconnect. Okay, let me explain here quick, guys. We have the whole car apart, that's crazy. So we're going to go ahead, come here, disconnect, okay, the wires, okay, from that shifter assembly, guys. Okay, we have one holder here, one on the bottom side there. Okay, let me just grab that thing a little bit here. Okay, perfect, came out. Now, on this side, we have two more, guys. Okay, one is that the wire goes to the traction control sensor, and one right here for the, okay, for the other switches. So let me get the same two now and disconnect these ones as well, guys. Enormous amount of work, as you can see, guys. So this one here, and I think you have one more down there, but we can remove that one later. Now, how you guys disconnect the shifter cable? Okay, let me show you quick. This is your shifter cable right here, guys. You just come right here, and with that tool I popped it open, okay, and I left it open so I don't break it. Now, right there, okay, let me see if somebody can hold my light, okay, like that, so I can show you with a greater detail. Perfect. I'm going to squeeze that part in on left and the one on the right. Squish in, pull the cable up. Okay, great. Now, guys, what we need to do, we need to get a 10mm socket, okay, and I'm gonna grab an extension quick. Okay, let's position, okay, like that, and let's see which one will work. Okay, this one should do it. And I'm going to remove now 4 bolts, guys, 4 bolts. So one is towards the front, the same thing on the other side, okay, right here. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to go to this side here. And one more like that, guys. Okay, we have on this side there. So 4 bolts, guys. After you disconnect all the wires, 4 bolts. Okay, you're going to grab the shifter cable here. We just have 2 more clips and everything comes out, guys. So you can see that's how you guys remove it. So I just disconnected 2 more cables. Okay, holders right here, one on this side, one on this, and the whole shifter assembly, guys, comes out just like that. So that's how we remove it. If you need to put it together, guys, exactly in reverse order we took it apart. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you guys next time.